Hey everyone, this is me, Patrick from the Game.896, and I decided to review my Super Nintendo controller, or SNES controller, whatever you want to call it. Well, not whatever you want to call it, but I will start the all Super Nintendo games series, and my Lego Star Wars #2, the original trilogy series, is now done. But I decided to just review my controller. A lot of people on YouTube review their controllers off certain systems, and some even get a lot of views for it. I'm not saying that just screw it. Let's get to the review. So here's the Super Nintendo controller. Right here we have the D-pad, which feels really nice. Well, I'm not saying it's the nicest D-pad, but whatever. Here we have the select and start. Right here we have the Y, X, A and B buttons. Then right here you have the L and R buttons. It feels really good and nice in the hand when you're holding it. It feels really good. And on the top it says Nintendo. So that's what it looks like. And it's got that dog bone like shape, so it really sits in the hand really nice. So if you're a Genesis fan, no offense, but this controller really throws the Genesis controller down into the garbage. Like, I'm basically saying I love this controller way better than the Genesis one. I just don't like the 3-button thing. You know how you have the A, B, and well, the B would be here, and the C button. Okay, on the back we have this thing saying right here, Nintendo controller model number SNS 102 made in China, Super Famicom Nintendo thingy, whatever. That's what it looks like on the back. So yeah, this is from the Super Nintendo 2, which I have, which I'll probably explain more about it later. And finally, here is where you connect it into the system. Pretty neat. This is Nintendo right here. This is so pro Nintendo. But it's a nice controller. It feels good when you're playing games. If you're playing Super Mario World, I like it because you can do this. And all the buttons are in the right place. This I consider a really good controller. It's great. If you have a Super Nintendo and a Sega Genesis, if you prefer the Sega Genesis controller, well, I'm just saying you better have a good reason. If you're a person who is just getting into old game systems and wants to get a Super Nintendo, and if you don't know if the controller is good, here's my recommendation. It's good. It's a good controller. I think it's really nice and one of the best controllers ever made, and certainly one of the best by Nintendo. That's just my opinion. We're all different, but that's just my opinion. So next time I'll either make a few more reviews. I'll make a review on some Lego guys I have and the Sonic the Hedgehog figures, which is Shadow and Silver, and soon I'll eventually do all Super Nintendo games. So I hope you enjoyed my review of my Super Nintendo controller. So this is me, Patrick from the Game.896, signing out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.